Well, about 1 o'clock last night, or 1:30, don't know exactly when, the wind was getting up, and all of a sudden my trailer started shaking. It's a double wide. Started shaking real bad. And I heard the sound like a freight train. You know, you hear that old story. Sound like a freight train. And then I heard all of these, I guess it was these trees falling. The sound was like a train, and then trees just, I didn't know what it was, just popping. I run out on the front porch because I was here alone, just to get out of the house because I thought it was going to explode. And it lasted about, I'd say, a minute. And then it just started raining. And then I didn't know what damage I had. I got up, got dressed, and come outside and found all this. And I counted the trees that's uprooted from the ground, not snapped off, uprooted, 18 of them. On 2.5 acres, 18.
Okay. You can tell where it came, I don't know if it was wind or tornado, but you can see where the trees, every one of them snapped. And you go and look at that's an old pecan tree, blown up roots and all, and it's left a hole probably as deep as I am. And then you can see over here, that tree hits their trailer, and they had to escape or get out from the floor of the trailer. But yeah, I mean that was wicked. And, you know, I was on the coast in Mississippi when Hurricane Katrina came through, and this is pretty much what it looked like. It's just, yeah, it's amazing what the power of Mother Earth will do, Mother Nature. Yeah. But, and of course there's no power. I don't know, I know over that side of town they have a little bit of power, and if you go up Buena Vista, you know, we've got a bunch of trees down there. And then, you know, Vernon's cabinet shop and stuff, you know, that took a lot of damage, and the school took a lot of damage. Down Bethel Purdy Road, across the railroad tracks and the bridge, there was one lady, Nancy Whitley, older lady, and she normally sleeps in her recliner, and she wasn't feeling very good about the storm, and it made her nervous, so she got up and was walking around, and when she did, the big tree in front of her yard fell into her house, and one of the tree branches went through the recliner that she normally sleeps in, that she had just gotten out of. So, definitely, you know, for a little old town, this is an old town, and these trees are big and old. They don't grow very deep because of all the water that's underneath. Yeah, massive.
Well, we was sitting here, and we heard the roar, and I turned around, and I was walking into the kitchen, and we'd been watching TV, and then I heard a crack. I had a suspicion of this big old tree because it's half rotten, you know, and they should have took it down a long time ago. But anyway, that baby come down and hit the house, and we crawled out of there. That mess about probably about 15 minutes after it happened. I told her we got to get out of here, you know. So we got out, and we made it.
It was about probably about 1 o'clock. We heard a loud noise, and it was it's almost sounded like a train or something come rumbling out through there, and I jumped up and grabbed the kids, and we all jumped in the bathtub, and next thing I know, it got louder and louder, and it felt like the whole house shook, and it felt like a train coming through there. And then I looked out, and my shot was gone, and looked out and seen the damage, and we were just thankful to be alive.